and Brandon Terry. Y'all the first three I see. What's poppin'? What's populating? To all the peoples. What's happening, y'all? What be cracking? Shout out to all the Tauruses. I forgot to say what's up to y'all last week. We in Taurus season, so shout out to all you stubborn ass niggas. Y'all know you stubborn as hell, goddamn Taurus ass niggas. Happy Taurus season. What up, melanated brown? Are you Taurus? You one of them stubborn ass niggas? You can't tell nothing? Y'all know Taurus, you can't tell a Taurus nothing. God damn it. But that's what's up. They the homies though. Travion McClinton. What's happening? YouTube is bringing y'all in here slow, as usual. London Show, Hood Politics. What's happening? Nicole. Brother L. Wise. Lance Ward. That AO Chronicles. Wayne Wallace. Almighty Sekou. Golden Gold. Maria Carbajal. What up? Mark Woods. Immortal 9. Damn, now y'all coming in fast as shit. Muhammad Brent. MD Marksmanship. What up? Deloria Artist. Flexart Mozart. Carmen Lopez. What's happening? Hodges Cobb. What's cracking, brother? Neon Black. James Williams. What up, cousin? Girl, where you been, girl? On your damn Ramadan bullshit. That's what I said. What's up, girl? Joseph McClendon. General, what is that? Mosquito. Some chick named Storm. What up, Sister Clay? Golden Gold, I got you. Spread the wealth. Kenny Hill. Janeri Godfrey. Aaliyah Bay. CK. Invador Zen. Emmanuel Townsend. Ruth Thompson, I got you, girl. Malcolm Charles. Lauren Camille. Solo Sust. J.E. Dwayne Williams. Tigers SGSU. Toby Robinson. What's that? Ballernot. What's happening? It says Player Yak 32 Conceptual Elixirs. What's happening, brother? Appreciate you, man, for getting me on the super chat every week. James Rivers. Man, there's a bunch of y'all. Man, I can't get all of y'all this today. I got everybody last week. Can't get everybody today. But make sure you wipe your damn feet. Take your shoes off before you enter the dojo. You know what that means. Please hit the like button. If you don't know, if you're new to the channel, take your shoes off. Means hit the like button. Lance Ward, appreciate you. You said I had some chicken shawarma for the first time because of me. I was highly disappointed, man. Hey, I don't know where the hell you live, but the chicken shawarma places in California and LA is off the chain. Nigga, you blame the chicken place. Don't blame me. Nigga, I just had some other chicken shawarma yesterday. That shit is off the chain, boy. You better get on it. Conceptual Alexis, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Love Bazaar, thank you. Thank everybody for the super chats early in the live stream. Appreciate y'all. You trying to blame me because where you live got shitty chicken shawarma? That ain't got nothing to do with me. You seen it at the end of Avengers, right? Tony Stark and everybody. What did the Avengers do when they got to do whipping the ass and saving the world? What did the Avengers do? They all went to go get chicken shawarma. Go look at it. Go wait till the end of the movie. I bet you didn't see that part, did you? At the end of the movie of Avengers, at the very end, when all the credits roll, you gotta wait till the credits run out. At the very end, all the Avengers is at the chicken shawarma place, eating chicken shawarma. So now, don't blame me, nigga. If it's good enough for Tony Stark, goddammit, it's good enough for you. Give it another try. Try another spot. What's up, though, people? We got a lot to talk about, man. There's a whole lot of bullshit going on. We got shit burgers. The Khazarians are tripping out again. Now they trying to trip out on the college students, protesting against them. We got some Biden is tripping. He trying to tax y'all niggas out of hell. We got a whole bunch of shit going on, y'all. But I need to address something real quick, though, before I get started. A couple of things, actually. So, some dumbass in the chat. It wasn't in the chat. I think it was in the chat. So some dumbass in the chat said they had to show up after the Naga promos. So you're gonna show up after the promo. First of all, don't get your ass in the chat talking shit. But the promos, we have these promos because they help support doing what we're doing right here. If you can't come here and support, you only come in here to get something, then you are not following in harmony with the universe. You can't just get something and that without putting out energy into the universe. So to think that you're supposed to just come in here and get knowledge, and I know a lot of you niggas think I'm here to entertain you, but I'm not. I'm just entertaining because I'm crazy. But if you're entertained by that, you come in here for that too. So you come in here to get something, nigga, you can at least sit through the damn promos because they help me to do these, and they also help they help the homies and who are melanated, other melanated brothers and sisters who need that help. So sit your ass through the promo, you lazy nigga. No, I'm just kidding, but seriously, that's some bullshit. If you come here just to get and not give, then you ain't wanted here, brother. I don't need niggas just watching me. Trust me, I've entertained myself all day. I don't need nobody around me to laugh. I promise you that. I know you see that when you watch the live stream. I can't stop laughing. So I don't need niggas to here to watch me. So then, real quick, I hope my moderators, please be on the. I told Brother Mel yesterday, but my moderators, I need y'all on the game because for some reason, since I did the UCC, when I put out that UCC information, I wasn't getting no crazy spams, maybe a couple here and there. But after I did the UCC thing, breaking down the 14 quadrillion dollars that they have under, that you're the property of. When I did that, I started getting all these damn bullshit, spams in the live chat talking about gay shit. And see, these motherfuckers talking crazy, all laptop gangsters knowing, nigga, I'd choke your ass out in front of your family, nigga, if you talk that shit in my face. Nigga, I'm a dragon all day, bitch. So you can be in the live stream talking crazy, nigga. But you walked up on me, nigga, you wouldn't get a word out your mouth, nigga. I promise you, I'd choke your ass out. But because I can't do it because we on the live stream, my moderators got to choke your ass out. Tell you, nigga, you dealing with the wrong nigga, homie. I ain't just no knowledge nigga. I fight. I throw hands all my life. Will kick and throw elbows and knees too, nigga. So any of these bitch ass niggas in the live chat talking crazy, please hit them up real quick. And anybody who was a casualty of war, sorry about that, but you saw the craziness that they're leaving in the live chat. So some of y'all got kicked out last week by accident. Moderators, try to make sure that the people you kick out of the live chat, they're people who need to be kicked out before you kick them out. Appreciate you, Aaliyah Bay. Love you too, girl. But make sure, please, that they're supposed to be in, that they're not. Make sure that they're not spamming or they are spamming before you kick them out. You know what I'm saying? Because we got some good people in here who just leaving messages and sometimes they get kicked out on accident. So appreciate y'all for that. So anybody, the police stop law package, if you order the police stop law package, it's out. You got your stuff. You should be on the way, or you should have gotten it already. Send it out. Appreciate you guys for supporting. Unlike that other nigga talking about he want to come after the damn. I appreciate the people who supporting and also the people who got me on my chicken shawarma and my turkey burgers. Appreciate the cash apps. Everybody send me through the week donating to my turkey burger fund and my chicken shawarma fund. Appreciate you. I really do. But anybody, if you want the police stop law package, make sure you go and get the Great Book of Melanin Research at realnagas.com. You get the whole police stop law package. You damn right. I got to promote the stuff. So make sure you go out and get that. That's the Know Your Rights Manual, Public Official Bonds book. That's the constitutional rights card and the qualified immunity card. If you haven't seen the video I put up there from the homie Derek, I told y'all about him a while ago. He was the one that was his third stop using these. He got stopped one time before. The police officer, he passed him his passed him his cards. The police officer just thought, oh man, where you get these? He just totally forgot why he pulled them over and said, all right, brother, have a good day. Then the second time he was drunk. He was going out with his girl, same girl. He was drunk. And I'm not saying to do this, but this is Derek. He must got some good karma. But he was coming, he was drunk, he was speeding, and he didn't have any registration. He got pulled over at 3 in the morning. Drunk, speeding, no registration. And I'm not saying now, I'm gonna say this. This don't get you people. Let me just say this, because people think when I tell them this shit, this is supposed to get. This is a magic trick or some shit. These are magic cards or magic beans, like Jack and the Beanstalk. These don't get you out of you doing something messed up. If he got out of that, that's because he had some good karma too, because he did mess up. So if you mess up, you got to pay for when you mess up in the law. However, these do put the fear in police officers when they see these, because they never seen these before. So just make sure you understand when you use these, if you have done something wrong, you know, if you violated an infraction or a traffic code or something like that, then you got to deal with that. But these prevent the police officers from violating your constitutional rights. That's what this is for. So if you watch the video, you've seen how they got pulled over in the police trap. And so Derek is the one who was sitting in the passenger seat this time. He had been pulled over twice himself. Now his girl was the one who did it. So bam, pull this out, let him go with a quickness, 55, or she was doing 57 in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. That's called reckless driving. If you don't know, anywhere just 12 to 15 miles an hour over the speed limit, it's called reckless driving. So no, no ticket, no nothing. Now, I don't advise you do that, but you see when they see those. And then, you know, we got the flashcards as well. This is for the children. Because Kevin love the kids. And so need to teach the kids so they can grow up and be police stop ninjas, police stop law ninjas, just like the rest of us right here. So make sure you get these police stop flashcards. You can get them at realknockers.com. You get two decks of flashcards when you order the great book of Melanin Research. If you want any of these individually, please go to kyrf.org and you can get those individually. Then if you want some of the juices, please hit up the homie Timmy Tight Top right here. This is the weed juice. This is the strawberry lemonade right here. That's the delicious one. That's one of the really delicious ones. The other one's right here. This is the tropical pear. Delicious one right here. Pineapple, pear, apple, ginger, and mint. Off the chain. Then here's my favorite. This is mine, baby. This is the surprisingly sweet grapefruit, cantaloupe, and pear. And then, you know, when I need to act like I'm being healthy, when I want to act like I'm being healthy, I get the green stuff. And this is the apple zang. This is apple, cucumber, ginger, and mint. So please make sure you support all the people that we have here, the homie Timmy Tight Top. Appreciate you. If you want to order any of those juices, please call Hassan at We Juice. It's 323-864-4425, or text him 323-864-4425, and he will hook you up with some of those juices. He also has turmeric shots for anti-inflammatories and stuff like that. So make sure you hook it up. All right. Oops, got all my stuff out here. Oh, and last thing, if you want to know the law for free, please, and you want to be a law ninja, a law warrior, knowyourrightsfoundation.org. Sign up for the Know Your Rights Foundation Academy, KYRF Academy, and we teach you the law for free. You understand? For free. We are teaching you for free. Tell me somebody else who's going to do that for money. You can't find nobody else who's going to do that for money except law school. Find somebody else who's going to teach you the law in the community for free. Or for money, but we're doing it for free. So make sure you get over there so you can get you one of these. That's the deal. You teach you for free. You get that certification. You have to commit to getting the certification. Then you go back out there and you take this information out to your community. And that's the way we build 1 million Johnny Cochrans, because we got to get it done. All right, y'all. Starting off, here we go. So the war on free speech is going crazy. So did you see that I talked about Brazil was trying to take out Elon? And you can, just so you know, you can get these hoodies and all this type of stuff. Excuse me. Also at knowyourrightsfoundation.org, the website. And when you hand these people these damn cards, you tell them. After that, I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions, goddammit. But keep it moving. So told you about Elon. Brazil tried to have they won the Supreme Court. The Brazil Supreme Court was trying to get Elon because he wouldn't take down journalists or Brazilian journalists or Brazilian politicians. He wouldn't take down their post. And then they wanted him to take it down and then not tell the people that it was the government who ordered it taken down. He just wanted to be like, yeah, you just take it down and then act like it was your policy. It was a Twitter policy or something like that. So Elon was like, nah, nigga, I ain't doing that shit. Kick rocks, nigga. I'm not doing that. So then they threatened to arrest all the people who worked for Twitter to get back at Elon. So then the Argentinian president said, I'll give you asylum if you're going to get arrested by any Brazilian for, the Brazilian government for speaking out, or in favor of free speech. Come over here, we got you. So then after that, Australia done jumped in the Elon sweepstakes. The Elon, the smash on Elon sweepstakes. Because Australia trying to get Elon arrested because he won't take down a video of a bishop that was attacked by a Muslim. It was a bishop attacked by a Muslim, or stabbed, actually. He was, the Muslim stabbed a bishop, and the Australian government wants Elon to take the video down. So then they instituted some type of law. They said he was breaking some type of law over in Australia or whatever. So he's like, all right, well, whatever, nigga. He took it down in Australia. All right, you don't want nobody in Australia to see the damn video. Fuck it. I'll take it down in Australia. But then he's like, nah, nigga, we want you to take it down everywhere. Nigga, you don't got the right to tell me to take it down anywhere but in Australia. If I'm in Australia, I got to abide by Australian laws. But the video is stored on American servers, on American soil. So there's no way in hell you can tell me what to do over in America, bitch. Fuck you. That's what Elon was like, fuck you, bitch. And so the Prime Minister of Australia is talking about this nigga needs to be locked up and the key needs to be thrown away. Listen to the rhetoric they talk about somebody who's just advocating for free speech. This is crazy, like to the point to where you can't even believe none of the shit they say. The fake outrage is so fucking crazy at this point. You can't believe shit they say. He needs to be locked up and thrown away. He needs to be thrown under the jail for allowing a video to be posted. What kind of shit is that? The bishop ain't even dead. The dude who got stabbed, he didn't die. That nigga's still alive. So what the fuck is your problem, bitch? Are they in here getting crazy? All right, good looking out, moderators. So now they on that nigga, right? So then the police in the UK, they showed up at a man's door. They showed up at this cat's door because he posted the video on Twitter, on his Twitter account. He posted the video. So the cops showed up at his door in the UK. Because they got some type of law now in the UK that you can't promote hate speech or shit like that. They can throw you in jail for that shit in UK. Now, I try to tell you, as much as you want to shit on America, and there's a lot of right to, there's a lot of reason to shit on America because they've been on some fuck shit. But America, like I told you, is the best out of the most fucked up, right? You still have freedom of speech over here, which is the number one thing they're trying to wipe out. The war on this, and they can't take down freedom of speech in America. They can't make Elon take down freedom of speech. What they can do, though, they can implement a whole bunch of other laws, in these other countries that force Elon basically what they're trying to do. They'll make these laws uniform in all these other countries who don't have a First Amendment, and then eventually Elon will have to tailor make the algorithm to fit all of these other countries, and then America just gets caught up in the bullshit where we don't get to say what the hell we want to say in America because we got to abide by all these other countries' rules. So Elon is like, fuck that shit. But Australia is they're trying to find this nigga $509,000 a day as long as he don't take it down. In America, he took it down in Australia already, y'all. Like, let's get this straight. This nigga done took the shit down in Australia. It's gone. Nobody, unless you already downloaded the video, nobody else can see the video or post it in Australia. But this nigga, they said, if you don't take it down in the rest of the world, we gonna find you $509,000 a day. These niggas have lost their crack ass mind. They have lost their fucking mind. What I would do if I was Elon, I would shut Twitter down for all of Australia. Fuck you then, bitch. None of you niggas get to talk in Australia. You want to play these games, nigga? I'll just shut Twitter down for the whole goddamn country, bitch. Then how you gonna talk then, bitch? You ain't got no Twitter. You ain't got nothing like this over in Australia. Twitter is the main speech platform for every country in the world except China. So play these games, bitch. I would cut that whole shit off in Australia. So, but he's still fighting it. He's in court. He's not gonna do that. Elon ain't no gangster like that. I don't know why. Elon, he ain't ruthless like that. Like, nigga, anybody that come after me, you damn sure wouldn't have a Twitter account. That's at the very least. And then I would have 3 investigation agencies. I would own them. If I'm Elon, I'm owning 3 investigation agencies that I can sick on anybody at any given time. So I'm gonna have all the dirt on your bitch ass, like P. Diddy do. That's why they on Puffy right now, because he got all the dirt on all those politicians and celebrities and shit that he partied with and did all that dirt with in them rooms. Puffy got all the dirt on them niggas. So that's why they want to get Puffy out of here. They like, nigga, Puffy got all the tapes. If I'm Elon, I would be the I ain't gonna say that, not the Puffy, but the Puffy as far as getting tapes. No Diddy. The Puffy as far as getting tapes, I would be that nigga. So, like I said, this is the way for them to shut down the government. Because the war on freedom of speech is on and popping. What are you gonna do? Are you in it or you out? I'm just in it, not of it. I'm just in it, not of it. Are you one of them niggas? I'm just in it, not of it? Because sooner or later, you're not gonna be able to say what the hell you want to say. You know, YouTube, they censoring all damn day. I still have to say cupcake and Boogie V and all the rest of that stuff on here. So shout out to Elon on that end. Keep it up, Elon. Twitter and Rumble are basically the only 2 free platforms that you can talk on right now. That's it. So, because then Biden signed the bill to ban TikTok. Sorry, all you TikTok niggas. Sorry, TikTok niggas. Biden signed the bill to ban TikTok. Deuces. So glad I never got caught up on that shit. So you gotta he has a year. TikTok has a year to sell it. TikTok, you don't stop. DOD said TikTok, you don't stop. But TikTok got a year to sell or they get shut down. So that's crazy. Now, again, why are they doing it? We know why they're doing it. They didn't give a shit as long as all these everything was up. Now, Twitter, I hear Twitter is one of the most moderated platforms. They'll shut you down for basically anything. But they're allowing a whole bunch of Israel shit on there. A whole bunch of New Khazaria blowing up Palestine stuff. So New Khazaria don't like that shit, especially after the whole shit came out about them blowing up the goddamn, blowing up the aid workers. So they have to shut the whole narrative down. So New Khazaria, which is they got something that none of the politicians were able to do for the years it's been in existence, because everybody knows TikTok is giving all the information over to China. But now that the New Khazarians, now that it's detrimental to the New Khazarians, we gotta shut it down now. I don't care. Shut it down. Shut it fucking down. And they was like, oh shit, okay, we'll get on it. Damn. All the politicians are owned by New Khazaria. AIPAC, the Jewish lobby, owns all these niggas. So when they say you shut down TikTok, I mean, TikTok is huge. Half the country is on TikTok. Literally, half of America is on TikTok. So they about to shut it down. So they said TikTok would be banned from app stores and servers. But if you already have it, see, this is the thing. If you already have it on your phone and you have a jailbroken phone, then you can use TikTok some type of way. They just not going to sell it in the app stores or allow it on the servers anymore. But like I said, if you a tech gangster, you know how to jailbreak and all that type of stuff, you'll still be able to use TikTok. But what's happening though is a bunch of people are losing their income. So basically, which means they're going to get sued. So now it's basically they're saying it's violating their constitutional rights by taking them down, saying that so TikTok is already fighting it. They're taking this to court. They're fighting this shit hand over foot. But then the people who are on TikTok also who have businesses, you got people who making millions of dollars on TikTok from doing this shit. So they're gonna sue. So ultimately, it's probably gonna be banned. Just so we know, it's probably gonna be banned, but they're fighting it. It has a good chance. They have a good chance to overturn that law and keep TikTok. Is TikTok good though for the country? For America? I mean, not really, because it promotes bullshit. They intentionally promote dumb shit to dumb down America, while the Chinese TikTok promotes science and culture and that type of shit. We get the new dances. Y'all know the new dance? While their TikTok is talking about, and the square root of the hypotenuse of the, and they up there, they getting jet fuel instructions on their TikTok. So, but it's probably going to be tied up in the courts for years. So they say they have a year to do it, but they already suing them. So TikTok already implementing lawsuits. So it's probably buffoonery. Nothing but buffoonery on TikTok, mostly. But see, China is promoting, this is the thing that China is doing right now. See, China is on some 3D chess type of shit. China, even though they'll censor everything else, there's a whole bunch of shit you can't say on TikTok, right? So they'll ban a whole lot of shit. They'll ban your shit they think you said something wrong on TikTok. I heard people getting their accounts banned. But China wants to sow dissension in America with the New Khazarian war. They know the young people who are mostly on TikTok, they don't like that. They're against New Khazaria. They know that. So, and then most of the people who are for the Khazarian war, which is crazy. I don't know how you can be for a country just blowing up innocent babies and women all goddamn day. You a fucking evil piece of shit if you try to rationalize that. It's war, man. War casualties. War things happen in war. People die. Nah, motherfucker. That's why there's rules of war where you don't do that. Yes, there's war, things happen in war, which is why all the countries came together and said, all right, if we're gonna have war, then we can't do this, and this. Because that's just bullshit. That's just immorally wrong. Right? It's immoral and wrong. So, but New Khazaria don't give a shit. They like, nigga, fuck your rules, bitch. Like, I ain't a part of NATO, nigga. But they are in the family of nations, which means they're supposed to abide by these Geneva Convention rules and shit like that, but they're not. So China is like, well, if we can sow dissension in America between the young cats, the woke ass liberal left young cats, and also, so there's a war between like the young leftists and the old leftists. Because then they're fighting around because the old leftists are still getting money from the Khazars, right? From the Jewish lobby. But the young people don't give a shit about that. So now you got the factions fighting in America on the Democratic side. And so that's really what China wants. They want to sow dissension and turmoil in America. Oh, Kazai, thank you for the cash out, girl. I just saw this. Appreciate you, Kazai. Welcome back, girl. So dissension in the ranks is what they're trying to do. Because then we're moving into New Khazaria news, since we're talking about New Khazaria. So you seen the Colombian students was being called terrorists. The Colombian students who were protesting, they occupied a little space of Colombia with just tents and signs. They weren't being violent. They weren't doing anything. What immaculate. Appreciate you. This is ADHD moment. Bought your God classes and status law classes this week. Thank you, King. And thank you, King, and the universe for enlightening me so many secrets. Appreciate you, brother. I didn't know till you and Zoe exposed it on YouTube. Hey, man, appreciate you for supporting, brother. That's what we're here for. That's what the knowledge is here for us to get it and spread it to you. Does me no good if I hold on to it. Trust me, that's the only reason I'm here, because I'd be watching what? Star Wars. Not Disney Star Wars, the old Star Wars. But appreciate y'all, man. So the Colombian students, peaceful protest. Wait a minute. This ain't even the capper. Peaceful protest that was organized by New Khazarians. And that was organized by Khazarians. The protests were organized by Jews. So, and they were being called anti-Semitic. See, this is their thing now. See, they don't want to call everybody you're anti-Semitic, you're anti-Semitic, anti-Semitic. It's losing its power. That was the power they had over the world for so damn long, was the anti-Semitic label. Now, people don't give a shit about talking about them. Now we can put that conversation on the table. What does that mean, anti-Semitic, nigga? Ain't Palestinians Semitic too, nigga? So how the fuck you think you supposed to be able to take that whole goddamn, the diaspora of Semites? Nigga, because, nigga, you don't get to do that. So these are the arguments that are coming out now, and they not with it. They said they're pro-Hamas. They said the Palestinians are, or the students are pro-Hamas and anti-Semitic. For protesting Israel, for the Israel government, for protesting the Israel government. But police came in and started to smack. Well, this is the thing. Colombia, the police wouldn't go into Colombia because Colombia is a private college. So police can't just go in on private property. See, this is why you need to know the law. Police need a warrant or something called exigent circumstances, meaning there needs to be some type of violence. Somebody's life needs to be in danger or something like that for them to be able to enter private property, or you're destroying evidence or something like that. They just can't enter your property, right? So, so in Colombia, they held them out. The people who run Colombia, they stood with the students ultimately, but then when they got the backlash, the students started to get snatched up, because then That went viral, and it started to happen at USC. So these are the places. So it started to go viral. And let me see. Where's the these are the places. So it was protesting at Brown University, USC, Minnesota, Columbia, NYU, University of Texas, at Austin, Yale. They losing the narrative, y'all. The new Khazarians they're losing the narrative because there's no evidence of them being violent, but they're going in and saying they're violent terrorists. They're calling these students terrorists. Students with we believe in peace. Please cease the war, or please have a ceasefire now. We believe in peace. Jews for peace. They walking around big ass signs talking about Jews for a ceasefire, Jews for peace, and they saying you're anti-Semitic. These niggas is crazy as shit right now. They're losing it. Like, nigga, you are absolutely losing the narrative, and you being shown that you full of shit. So the ADL, because then the ADL came in and they called for the National Guard. The head of the ADL, this bitch ass bald head piece of shit, he and not because he bald head, he just a piece of shit. But this dude, he called for the National Guard to be come in and smash on the students, to be deployed on peaceful protests. Now remember, they're not marking walls, they're not smashing anything. They're literally just sitting in the middle of the grass, dancing, dancing, playing music with their signs and shit. But this nigga said, come and get them. So, again, this the dude who tried to go after Kanye. I think we owe Kanye a goddamn apology. Not we, because everybody in here, we all knew Kanye was right. But the goddamn establishment owe Kanye a goddamn apology. And Kyrie Irving. Brandon Terry, thank you for the cash app, brother. Appreciate you. Put that right on some chicken shawarma later, baby. But everybody owe Kyrie a goddamn apology. Shit. And Kyrie and Kanye, they need to put it on blast. Because now everybody's starting to see it. You can see it on all the liberal news media. Everybody wants to say it. How is this being anti-Semitic? Oh, now the problem is it's okay when you talk about these people, but as soon as you start talking about Israel, oh, now you're starting to see, you can't talk about Israel. Anything you say about Israel, they try to charge you and claim the victim, Now you're starting to see it. Okay. when Kanye jumped up there and said the shit, no. Kanye jumped up there. That nigga crazy. Kanye crazy. But now, all of a sudden, you see when these niggas start dropping bombs on 35,000 innocent people, maybe Kanye had a point. Yeah, nigga. They so full of shit. Because then the ADL, he said the protester students, he said, they're agents for Iran. This is the shit, this is the crazy shit they're using. The protesting students who have peace signs, Jews for peace, Jews for peaceful Palestine, Jews for ceasefire, all this type of peaceful, they are agents of Iran, y'all. They're terrorists. They call them terrorist agents of Iran. This is how crazy they shit is getting at this point. They're losing control so bad that they've had for so long, they don't know what to do. They're like, oh shit, we losing it. We were just able to claim this victim bullshit for the last 100 years or so. Now we can't do it? Fuck. Nope. That victim shit is played out, bitch. But they know that. See, what happened was, this is the conspiracy shit. The reason why these protests kicked up, remember there was a backlash against them about the aid workers, right? Everybody started turning on them about the aid workers because the dude who owned that company is a friend of Nancy Pelosi, right? So the Democrats had to come out and condemn Israel after that. Oh no, how dare you? Blah, 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 blah. They was on them. So Israel needed to change the goddamn narrative, right? So I think they started these protests on this campus to reclaim the victim title. Nigga, this is a 10 to 15 round bout for the victim title, the victim belt. Who gonna get the victim belt? Ding, ding, ding. In this corner, we have, out of Khazaria, weighing in at 575,000 pounds. They're looking for the goddamn victim belt. But now they've held it for so long. Now though, the Palestinians are coming in, weighing on this side at only 120 pounds, coming in out of the Gaza Strip. The Palestinians, they're underdogs, but they're very wily. they're wily underdogs. And so they like, holy shit, wait a minute, we supposed to be the victims. Nigga, how the fuck do they niggas out of nigga? Hey, nigga, you didn't get the message. You didn't get the programming. Only the Khazarians are victims. Oh no, okay, sorry, we forgot. And so this is the thing. It's close to, they said, so this is the thing. As well, about 50% of all the student protesters, 50%, this is what they said, this is the thing that they brought out. 50% of all of the student protesters are Khazarian. But nobody is pushing Palestine or Palestinians are also Semites. When they claim this anti-Semitic shit, why is nobody claiming or saying that you're anti-Semitic, New Khazaria? If you bombing the shit out of 35,000 Palestinians who are also Semites, then you flip it, man. You have to flip the shit on them. If they call that to you, flip that shit on them because they're actually doing it. Yo, Toby Robinson, thank you for the cash app. That covers the whole meal of the chicken shawarma, baby. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So that narrative, they need to capture the narrative of the Semitic narrative. Well, I don't know why, because they so happy and proud Muslims, but still, you're Semites. Claim that shit. Palestinians, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Claim that shit every time, because when you say Palestine, they're equating the word Palestine with anti-Semitic, when Palestinians are Semites. So they need to claim that damn title and go hard on it too. Go in on it. Nigga, we are the Semites. Every time they try to take that bullshit. Because the anti-Israel movement is growing at a crazy ass rate. Excuse me. So then Netanyahu called the protesters Nazis. So the head of the ADL called them agents of Iran. Netanyahu called them Nazis and demanded America go in and take them out. Now, the reason all these police forces went in and took these niggas out, then most people don't know that most police forces in America train with the IDF in Israel. How many of y'all knew that? They literally take trips to Israel to go train with the IDF as security officers. Or they will send them here to a lot of the police forces. So that's why they're in there smashing on all the students, because they get funding from New Khazaria to get training. You see how these niggas think, oh, if we control the money, we can still control everything. But no, nigga, people are starting to not give a shit about money and how much you control with your money. When it comes to emotions, money doesn't give a shit about emotions, or emotions don't give a shit about money. You understand that? Emotions are not logical. They don't give a shit about the money. They don't care about that. And these little young niggas are super emotional. So then they showed that there were some Jewish cats, some New Khazarians, who infiltrated the students, dressed up like Palestinians, claiming to be Palestinian Hamas supporters, screaming, death to Israel. But they were Israel. They was Jews trying to spark the shit, which goes back to my theory that they sparked this whole damn thing in order to reclaim the victim title, the victim belt, because it was shown on the news that it was some Israeli motherfuckers dressed up like Palestinians with turbans and shit. Why would you dress up like a turban? You dressing screaming death to Israel. So they were caught. So then this is the crazy shit. There's now a bipartisan bill. This is crazy as fuck, y'all. There is a bipartisan bill to put anti-Semitic monitors in schools. What the fuck is that? Republicans and Democrats they put together a bill that they're about to send to the House for a vote. It's going to go, but they created the bill. They want anti-Semitic monitors at school. Like, it's against the law for you to be anti-Semitic. Just to be clear, y'all. You can hate anybody you fucking want to hate in America. That's not against the law. Sorry. White people can hate niggas. Niggas can hate white people. You shouldn't, but you can. Asians can hate motherfucking white people. White people can hate Asians. Niggas can hate everybody. You can hate any fucking body you want. That's not a fucking crime. But they get to put anti-Semitic monitors in school? What the fuck is this shit, man? And they use American funds to do it. And they're going to be monitoring if you're talking shit about New Khazaria, another country. They're going to be taking your money, taxpayer, your money, to defend America, to defend Israel against you. They're going to take your money to defend Israel or New Khazaria against you. That's crazy. That's absolutely fucking insane. And nobody is saying shit about it. Last couple of New Khazarian news. Is the woke liberal cats. The woke liberal motherfuckers. The woke liberal motherfuckers who tried to cancel Kanye and Kyrie, they need their asses beat. That's all I'm saying. Metaphorically, YouTube. They need metaphorical ass whoopings. Gotta say it. They need metaphorical ass whippings. But New Khazaria is losing their hold on the game, and I'm all here for it. Let's do it. New Khazaria, you're done. That narrative, you ruling the world as the victim, that shit is through. So moving along, Tennessee, along with 32 other states, have voted to allow teachers to carry guns at school. Shit. Now, where y'all at on this? I'm a little bit here and there. I'm not necessarily a gun person. I'm martial arts. I'm about hands, feet, elbows, knees. Those are my weapons. Hands, feet, elbows, and knees. And a headbutt if I need to. Bow! If I need to headbutt you real quick, get throw a headbutt in that bitch. But those are my weapons. Now, I do understand the use for guns. You need guns, especially if you live in America. You need guns. Because motherfuckers is crazy, and they got false flag. They do false flag, attacks all the time. They got Manchurian candidates that they send out to do these false flags. So you never know if your child is safe in one of these schools, with all of this bullshit out here. So Tennessee, and again, like along with 32 other states, they're voting to let teachers carry guns. Now, what do y'all think? Is this a good idea, y'all? You on the fence? Dwayne Williams said he on the fence. I mean, are you on the fence? Would you want Dwayne Williams. Let's talk since you on the fence, Dwayne Williams. Let's say this. If your kid was in class and you heard that there was a gun, there was a shooter in the school taking out kids. Now would you want the teacher, one of the teachers in the school to have a gun? She said, no. They said, no way, not in my child's school. Okay, well, what's gonna happen if one of them crazy ass Manchurian candidates starts roaming through the school with a gun? What happens? Now, again, there's no absolutes. So, yes, I'm not a gun person, but sometimes you may need a gun. And in those schools, so it's not just they're going to give the teachers guns. They got to go through training. So you have to apply for this. Like, there's a program. You have to submit your name for the program. You have to go to a bunch of weeks of training and tactical training. So it ain't like these teachers, they're just giving the average teacher a gun. These are going to be trained people with guns. They're going to train the teachers to basically have security, security superhero. So with that, maybe now, I don't know. I don't got no kids, but I would assume if I did have a child in one of these schools, and I heard like in Uvalde, let's go back to Uvalde, when it took like 2 hours for the cops to go in. They were sitting in the damn hallway for like damn near 2 hours before they breached the damn thing. They had to wait for the Border Patrol to get there. Border Patrol had to come all the way from the goddamn border to go to the school and get in there and breach the goddamn thing. Them punk ass cops and them punk ass Texas cops who was in Uvalde, them bitch ass niggas, they was sitting in the hallway scared. If you seen the video, they was scared as shit. While this dude is in the classroom shooting kids. He had already shot the teacher. Now you're in the classroom taking out kids. And y'all trying to tell me if that was one of your kids in that classroom, you wouldn't still want that damn teacher to have a fucking gun? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all crazy. You would want that teacher to be Rambo like a motherfucker. y'all full of shit. All y'all said no, you would want that teacher to be motherfucking Rambo. Who's all the goddamn superheroes? the super army heroes we done had. Y'all would want that. Y'all know you would. So, like I said, I was a little torn about it, but not too torn. I can see if they're trained tactically, stuff like that, teaching kids what to do, all that type of stuff. I mean, in America, I hate to say it, you may need something like that. Because then the Biden administration is ready to institute something moving along. So just be aware of that, y'all. So we're moving along. The Biden administration. I know it's a war. You say war machine. You say you would want war machine in the. He want war machine in the classroom. Y'all know who war machine is? That's Don Cheadle from the Avengers. You goddamn right. You want war machine in that bitch. War machine got he got missiles. He got guns. He got lasers. War machine got every goddamn type of weapon known to man on his shit. So I'm with you. Bring War Machine as a teacher to the classroom if my kid is in there and a nigga is rolling around the school just taking out kids. So I'm with you on that. Bring War Machine. Moving along, he said, but Thor in there, hammer time. Put Thor in there, hammer time. Well, we ain't got Thor. But we can have a war. We can have a War Machine in there. So then moving along. So Biden is ready to institute new taxes. He already tripped out with the $600 thing, them looking into your account with the $600. If you do over $600 in transactions, they were allowing the IRS to look into your account, right? And the Congress tried to defund that a little bit. So Excuse me. So that was supposed to be like over 10 years. They put also 87,000 new IRS agents. They were supposed to hire over the next, over the next 10 years, 87,000 IRS agents or whatever. So then some new thing he just implemented the other day. He signed something called he signed a unrealized capital gains tax. So basically, I don't think he signed it yet. I think he's trying to implement it. Because hopefully he didn't sign this shit yet. Because if he did, it's fucked everybody. But so it's called an unrealized capital gains tax. What does that mean? So what are capital gains? So capital gains are corporate profit. So like if you go look up the term income, legally income is defined as corporate profit. That was in the Supreme Court case Eisner versus Macomber. Eisner versus Macomber said that income is defined as capital gains, meaning the money that you gain in a business after expenses. So after you expenses, after you paid everybody, after you spent all the money on the shit that you did, after you're receiving money for the compensation for your whatever work it is, then any money over that is called capital gains, right? And so that's really corporate gains or something like that. So if you have a corporation or anything like that, or if you invest, that money that you make over that is called capital gains. Now, what are unrealized capital gains? So in the case Eisner versus Macomber, first of all, just so you know, this is the case that says this case says that it's illegal for them to tax you. So just so we're clear, so Eisner versus Macomber case basically stated that the government had no new taxing power, meaning so if the government never had power to tax you directly. So direct taxes have to be apportioned amongst the states, meaning it has to be divided amongst the different states if they want to tax you directly, right? So they implemented the 16th Amendment, which allowed them to tax you, or the 16th Amendment or 16th Amendment. Yo, Roger Groves, appreciate you. Income different than wages, absolutely. So basically they said 16th Amendment allowed them to tax incomes, but then so the Supreme Court had to come in and define what income was, and that's in the Eisner versus Macomber case. So they defined income as capital gains, right? Capital gains. But then it was a whole lot of stuff in that case. So basically it also said that the 16th Amendment didn't give the government any new taxing power. So meaning if the government didn't have the power to tax you directly before the 16th Amendment, it didn't have it after. That's what the Eisner versus Macomber case says, right? So they cannot tax you. In the Constitution, Supreme Court case ruled on it. Also, Eisner versus Macomber said that any money that you have in investment that you have not cashed out yet is untaxable. So like stocks. So I'm giving y'all a little breakdown, financial education real quick. So like stocks, right? So if you invest in stocks, if you invest in stocks and you have not cashed those stocks out yet, that's called unrealized capital gain. So basically like if you've made money on it though, that's only if you've made money. So if you invested if you invested in Apple, you invested $500 in Apple, and then Apple, in about 5 months or whatever, Apple done paid you, done got about $2,500 back in Apple, then that extra, $2,000 is called unrealized gains, capital gains. And they're able to tax you on that before you cash it out. Meaning, so even just because the stock went up and you made the extra $2,000, you don't have it. It's still in the stock. You didn't cash it out, but you owe taxes on that. Now, this is the fucked up thing. If the very next day the stock dropped, this is fucked up thing. If the stock dropped and it dropped below the $500 that you put in, say now your stock is only worth about $400, right? Your investment is only worth $400. You still need to pay the taxes on the $2,000 that you gained while your money was in while your money was working for you. It gained that in stocks. As it gained that, or when it hit the capital gain of $2,000, you still owe taxes on that. Even though the next day you lost all of that even more. You still owe taxes on that $2,000. That's what Biden is trying to do. Unrealized capital gains. And he's trying to hit you with a 44.6% tax. That's crazy. 44.6% on your investments. Who the fuck is gonna want to invest any goddamn money if the government is supposed to get 44% of your goddamn money? Get the fuck out of here. And it ain't even legal. Taxes aren't legal. Just so we're clear. Taxes are not lawful. It's not lawful for the government to charge you income tax. Your wages, like my man said, income and wages are completely different. Wages is what you get compensated for your labor. Your labor is your property. They can't tax you on that. It's an even exchange. The government doesn't own your labor. Just so you got to understand that. The government does not own your labor. You own your labor. But the government says, all right, well, shit. After you good and you even, after you getting everything back that you put out, and you even, if you get any more money on top of that, then you gotta break bread. That's what income tax is. So California, if you live in California, you're gonna be paying 60%. 60% taxes. That includes the state tax. These niggas have lost their goddamn mind. Nobody is gonna work to give 60% of their fucking money to the government. That's insane. Yo, 672 people, only half of y'all have hit the goddamn like button. Half of y'all in here with your shoes on. Boy, I tell you, I choke niggas out. I will choke you out, boy, in front of the whole dojo. Take your shoes off, please. Hold on. Lost your damn mind. Take your shoes off. So, moving along. So, a Texas judge, we talked about the illegal immigrants, getting into the illegal immigrant news. So, we talked about how the illegal immigrants attacked the National Guard. The illegal immigrants attacked the National Guard at the border. They just bum rushed them and shit. Now, I'm telling you, if it was me, I'd have shot one of them niggas. For sure. If I see you coming at me, nigga, I got an M16 in my hand, nigga, you getting waxed. Nigga, this is a Call of Duty around this bitch, nigga. Call of Duty and all of you niggas. You rush me at the border, nigga. I got an M16 in my hand, nigga. I'm winning the game. Halo, Call of Duty, whatever, all them bitches. But so they rushed them and they got arrested. But then a Texas judge let them go. He dismissed all the charges. There's video of you attacking. So this is basically an invasion. When you violently attack a border, that's literally called an invasion. That's the legal definition of an invasion. Legal definition of a fucking invasion. So the judge let him go, said it wasn't enough probable cause. There wasn't enough evidence. So probable cause is evidence of a crime, basically evidence of a crime. The judge said it wasn't enough probable cause to charge them. What the fuck else do you need? These niggas is insane. You got a bunch of niggas rushing the goddamn border like it's a taco truck behind the goddamn the army niggas. These niggas, and the taco truck is getting ready to close. These niggas rushed through these niggas like it was Taco Tuesday. And nope, we let them go. So then Texas said, no, we're not going to do that. So then the Texas, they got a grand jury to indict all of the immigrants, the illegal immigrants, for the riots. So an indictment, after the judge let them go, Texas indicted all the immigrants, illegal immigrants, and then that overrules the Texas judge, the indictment, because now they've been indicted for another crime. So, all right, you overruled them for this. All right, we're going to indict them for something else and call it something else. So that's a way to get around the judge being full of shit, because that's crazy. So it says, if convicted, those charged could each face up to 180 days in the county jail and a fine up to $2,000. Those in jail still face federal charges, and the U.S. Immigration and U.S. Immigration and Customs enforcement agents could still pick them up from the jail to process them to an illegal entry offense. So they can, so Texas is trying to get these niggas out of here. Now I say this: the governor, what is his name, Greg Abbott or whatever his name is of Texas, he was doing good when he was just dealing with the immigrants. Now he sent, because the new Khazarians was on his ass, he sent the police in at the University of Texas to arrest all the goddamn students. Basically, just violently arrest all the students who had a non-violent protest. They just went in there and started smashing on them because he had to bow down to the Khazarian lobby, AIPAC. He has to bow down to the Khazarian lobby, so he sent all the damn police officers in there to smash on all his little students, saying peace for Palestine, and dancing around, not doing anything. So they know where the bread is buttered. But shout out again, but they trying to deal with these damn illegal immigrants though. The court system is on some bullshit right now. I mean, this is why you need to learn the law, man, because this lawfare that's getting ready to come down the pipe, it is insane. Yo, still, I just did, man, look here. Half of y'all up in here, Mel tells me to shut this damn live stream down all the time. Boy, I'll do it. But nah, hit the damn like button, please. Or take your shoes off. So the courts are even up to more bullshit because the courts have overturned Harvey Weinstein grape conviction. What up, Roger Rose? Yeah, taco truck, nigga. You saw how they rushed the damn nigga. They looked like they was rushing for the last order of Taco Tuesday, nigga. So that's what it looked like. I'm just saying. I ain't saying that's what it was. I'm just saying that's what it looked like. But so the New York courts, appeals court, overturned the Harvey Weinstein grape. See, Mel said, shut it down. Mel said, shut it down. Can't do it, Mel. I'm in the flow already. Yeah. But how the hell is he getting out of jail with all them goddamn charges? How in the fuck is Harvey Weinstein about to get out of jail? All the shit he did. Like, I mean, there's evidence upon evidence upon evidence that he done did the foulest shit of all. I mean, crazy shit he's done. And he about to get out of jail. Then on the flip end, R. Kelly just appealed to get out. And they said, nah, nigga. So Harvey Weinstein gets out. So these are the two faces, everybody. These are the two faces of that Me Too shit when it first came out, right? When they start getting back at toxic men and all that type of stuff, it was R. Kelly and Harvey Weinstein. They tried to throw Morgan Freeman in there, but Morgan Freeman, he did some Shaolin and blocked all that shit. But they threw a whole lot of Matt Lauer. There's a whole bunch of people fell when the Me Too shit came. But so they used R. Kelly though. R. Kelly is a distraction. You know, that's when they throw the melanated people at you, the famous melanated people when they want to distract you, like Puffy. So he got turned down for his 20-year, because he got a 20-year jail sentence. He was turned down on appeal for his jail sentence. But your boy Harvey Bitchstein, Harvey Fuckstein, gets out of jail. And there's no Caucasian privilege in America, everybody. I just want y'all to be aware. No Caucasian privilege, they say. That's what they said. That's what they said. No Caucasian privilege. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Of course he got out of jail, man. Of course he got out of jail. Did you see all the accusations against him? It was false. It was false. All of them were false. Yeah, I know. He slapped the woman in the face with his dick, but you don't know. It was art. It was a scene. It was a scene for a movie. He was acting out a scene. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, he's a movie producer. He was acting out a scene when he slapped her in the face with his dick. It was a scene in the movie, and she wasn't ready. She hadn't read the script. Like, oh wait, that's what happened. Shit, I didn't know. Where you get that from? Hey man, this is just something I know. Like, this is what we know, man. This is some bullshit. No white privilege in America whatsoever, but Harvey Weinstein gets out of jail while R. Kelly sits his ass in there and rots. Now, I ain't saying either one of them should be out of jail. I'm saying if one in jail, both of them should be in jail. But if one out of jail, nigga, how you gonna leave the other in jail? That's crazy. So, R. Kelly, man, whew. You got it rough, nigga. You must have did some foul shit because karma is not with you. So moving along, they have found bird flu in cow's milk now. Told you before, they found the farmer. They said the bird flu was able to transfer to humans, and that farmer, I think that was Texas. So then in New York, last week, they found a hawk. What was it, an eagle? Something else, a couple other birds, and a chicken with bird flu, right? But no pigeons, mysteriously. Why no pigeons? How you find all these birds with bird flu, but not a pigeon? How the fuck did pigeon escape? The pigeon is bird flu, what is it, immune to bird flu? How is the pigeon immune to bird flu? Everybody else ain't. I don't know about that shit. But now it's in the cow milk, y'all. Now the bird flu is in cow's milk. They gonna keep on trying, huh? They not gonna stop. These niggas not gonna stop. But they said, we don't want to scare you. Hold on, man. We know what you're thinking. We're not trying to scare you. We just want you to be aware, alert. Being alert is one of the greatest things in the world. You want to be aware, alert. You want to know everything that's going on around you. So, this is what we're going to say. We're not scaring you because it's only going to be in unpasteurized milk. Okay? Okay? You happy now? Nothing to see here. We're just letting you be aware. So it's only in unpasteurized milk. Only in unpasteurized milk. It said pigeons linked to Chinese. So basically, if you buy milk, because milk has to be pasteurized in America. So they're saying if you buy pasteurized milk, yeah, your chances go from here to here? No. Okay. So, but they did say the V may leave its RNA, because even though it's pasteurized, within the pasteurized milk, the V, probably may, or it may leave its RNA instructions in the milk. And the way they described it was, if you had an instruction manual in a car, and then you got in a violent crash, right? You got in this super violent car crash. Car was totaled, mangled up. But in the dashboard, the car manual was still intact in the car manual. So they said you could take the car manual and rebuild the car, right? So this is how they try to scare you with the milk. They try to say, so even though, excuse me, we're taking it out of the milk, it can leave us instructions. You know, it can leave an instruction book behind. Make some bird flu. Turn your body into a bird flu factory. Could turn your body into a bird flu factory. So we're just trying to be cautious. We're just being cautious here. That's all. Nothing to see. Not trying to scare you. They are trying to get us ready for the next made up bullshit, y'all. I think y'all know that. Whatever the next new made up world event is going to deal with some bird flu. It's going to be part of it. So they want to get you ready. Soft implementation. Tell you about it over here. Tell you a little bit about it over here. Tell you a little bit about it. A man caught it in Texas on a farm. Okay, but that's only one man. All right, boom, boom. It shows up. It shows up in New York in a couple of, crows and hawks or whatever. Then they tell you, hey, don't follow any birds around trying to pick up bird shit with your hands. Don't follow any birds around trying to catch the bird shit. Like nobody's doing that. Soft implementation. Now it's in the cow's milk, but only in unpasteurized cow's milk. Now, who's going around eating or drinking unpasteurized cow milk? Does anybody do that? First of all, you're a maniac if you do. you a crazy ass maniac if you going around just drinking milk right out of the cow's titty. Nigga, who the fuck? That's disgusting. Milk is disgusting in the first place, y'all. Just so you know, it's snot. It's the snot of the cow. It's the mucus within a cow. That's what the milk is. This is so y'all understand. So it's already disgusting as a motherfucker. But if you drinking unpasteurized milk, goddamn, you just need to go on and take your ass on out of here. You are disgusting. That's So watch out, y'all. So moving along in rainbow news. The UK is moving away from transgender or gender affirming care for kids. Not trans, but gender affirming care for kids. Yo, appreciate you, Anthony Davis. I'm gonna hook you up, brother. So the UK, everybody is starting to level off, y'all. This is on the rise after this 2020 bullshit. This whole rainbow mafia movement was mashing out, right? After 2020. It kicked up into gear during the pandeezy, right? Now everybody's starting to come back down and level off. The plane is descending, starting to level back off. People are starting to see this all bullshit, especially since a lot of studies are coming out showing that there's no evidence for the kids gaining any advantage, psychological, physical, anything like this when they perform this type of care. Actually, it's the adverse that's happening. So it says a new gender study reported in the Atlantic found puberty blockers do have side effects. So they say, they try to tell you puberty blockers don't have side effects. If you give it to the child, before puberty starts, there's no side effects. Like, wait a minute, nigga, you just gonna turn off the natural process of the body of puberty and you think nothing is supposed to happen? You think nothing is supposed to happen at all. You're gonna turn off a natural process that's been here since the beginning of man and woman. But turn this shit off. Okay. So a lot of times they find that your bones, when they take this stuff, your bones get brittle and because it's your body's, it's not performing right. So it's stripping minerals from the bones and all kind of crazy shit that's going on inside the body. You get osteoporosis at a young age in your 20s and shit. So they're finding there's some side effects so shout out to the UK for banning the gender affirming care. Over in America, we still own the bullshit because in another story, autism and gender dysphoria, they said autism and gender dysphoria are caused by hormones babies are exposed to in the womb, an expert claims. Now, this is crazy. Crazy study said autism and gender dysphoria are caused by hormones babies are exposed to in the womb. Right? So it says a neuroscientist said 20% of gender diverse patients could be autistic. See, we already knew they was crazy, bitch. No, just basically that's what it's saying to me. I just supplant the word autistic with crazy. But I'm just saying. I'm just playing, sort of. But so it says the autistic people and gender and gender diverse patients could be autistic. Then it says a study found gender diverse adults were 3 to 6 times more likely to be autistic. See, basically, they should have been screening a lot of these people for mental disabilities or irregularities, let me say. That's what they should have been screening for, because that's what that is. Gender dysphoria is it's a mental problem that you don't see yourself as what nature created you as. Now, again, if we want to take it deeper, you want to take it deeper into the spiritual realm, gender dysphoria is most likely caused by the fact that you were another sex in another life, in a past life. And you still have vestigial energy. Vestigial means leftover. You have leftover energy from that life or any of those lives you may have lived. And so that's your comfort zone. And in this life, you still feel that energy. So you just move to that energy that's comfortable. However, the reason that you are not that in this manifestation is for a reason. It's for you to learn what you're supposed to be in this manifestation. You're not supposed to go back and live past lives. Do y'all know that? That's why the universe makes you forget the life that you lived. It's a reason for that. Because it don't want your ass holding on. If your ass was a king in your past life and you had a bunch of motherfucking servants and a bunch of money and chilling and you was smacking up on niggas. In this life, if you are poor, it wants you to learn the reason to be poor, what it means to be poor, and the difference between those two things. It don't want you tripping because you poor in this life and like, goddamn, nigga, I used to be a king like a motherfucker. Nigga, fuck this shit. I was a fucking badass motherfucker in the past life. Nigga, fuck all this shit. You would not be able to live in this life if you were stuck on your last life. So that's why it makes you forget, and you're supposed to learn new shit. Spread the wealth. Appreciate you. That 1p36 chromosome deletion, in my personal opinion. Yeah, that chromosome deletion. Now, a lot of that, I don't know if it's that, because a lot of that stuff was coming from the cupcake. But if you're saying that it's coming from the cupcake, it could be. It could be. But again, so, this is on that spiritual realm. They don't want to deal with the lessons they're supposed to learn in this life, in this manifestation, because, they're holding on. So when they say it's a mental problem, it's a problem because you are still mentally attached to a past life. So then it says, research has shown those who do not identify with the sex they were assigned at birth are up to 6 times more likely to be autistic than people without gender dysphoria. The developmental disorder, which affects how people communicate, socialize, and behave, is thought to overlap with gender dysphoria for a variety of reasons. Several studies have suggested exposure to certain hormones in the womb could increase the likelihood of both problems. While some experts say the link could lie in a shared refrain in a shared refrain from conforming to social norms. Oh, so basically not wanting to convert or comply to social norms. It's saying that since we all have that, we don't want to comply with social norms, then we're just gonna say we're this. That's what some experts are saying, that it's only because we don't want to comply or what's the word I'm looking for? It's not comply, but it's I forgot the word I'm looking for, but they don't want to be forced into social norms. So we're the contrarians. Basically, they're just contrarians. And so because social norms say that man and woman are supposed to be together, I'm a contrarian. I'm going to go the opposite way just because. That's what they're saying. Some experts are saying. So basically, gender dysphoria niggas is crazy. I don't know. Let's conform. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. I could not pull that word. Thank you. Conform. Goddamn, couldn't pull the word. Conform to norms. Thank you. So, yeah. Autism, gender dysphoria. I'm just saying. This is a study saying this, not me. Autism, crazy. Gender dysphoria, crazy. No, I'm just playing. So moving along, but hey, the study said, not me. Then moving along, still in rainbow news. So young people are now identifying as gender seasons. What? What? Wait a minute. What? Gender seasons, y'all. So it says, meaning their gender changes with the time of the year. I feel more masculine in the summer. This was a quote from one of the people. He said, Mel said, the fuck? Yes, Mel. Gender season. And so then they said, gender season is is exploring your gender identity in relation to seasons. Nigga, come on, man. Okay. Then it says the suggested pronouns. Cut the shit. Because I said cut the shit. Hey, cuz you can't tell them their truth. It's my truth. It's my truth. Not yours, it's mine. I'm living it. Me, not you. I'm living my truth. Like, fuck out of here. So, suggested pronouns, just in case you come across one of them, you don't want to get smacked in the mouth for disrespecting them, for misgendering. You don't want to get your ass beat by one of these seasonal fruitopian motherfuckers. So suggested pronouns include summer, summers, summer self. Then winter, winters, winter self, fall. Hey, Michelle, Miss Jenny, you said stop. Look, it's in the news. I'm just pulling this shit out the news. I didn't make this up. I did not make this up. Gender season is what they're pushing this shit for. See, they're trying to create this whole shit. They are pushing this like crazy. And once you let the cat out of the bag for crazy don't joke. You don't go back in the bag. Crazy don't go back. Y'all know crazy don't go back in the bag. It don't go back in. Once crazy is out of the bag, it's out. And you can't stop it. So unless you do some type of crazy mashing out, now ultimately the world is probably going to have to accept this crazy ass bullshit because they not going to stop. However, how far will it go? Nature will balance itself out eventually. It's what it always does. Nature will always balance itself out. So even in this system, this is an imbalance in the system. It's a definite imbalance in the system. So it will rebalance itself eventually. But how long, goddammit, universe? Shit, hurry your ass up, nigga. Hurry up and rebalance this shit. But summer self, y'all. Crazy. These niggas is crazy as shit. God damn, man. God damn. So, moving along. In the science and the weird. Are you ready for the poop economy? The shit economy, y'all. You ready for it? The shit economy is coming. The shit economy is coming. So remember when I told you that the scientists developed a method to turn your feces into clean energy? Remember I talked about that? And that was like the funniest live chat of all time. That was the poop. That was the man, I call it the poop chat. That was the funniest live chat of all time. So then remember that a science. So back just to give you a recap on that. Scientists engineer E. coli that generates 3 times the standard electricity output. The new bacterial strain may revolutionize energy. Then it said this method dips 2 electrodes into a stream of contaminated water, basically shit water. They say contaminated, but it's shit water. It drops 2 electrodes into shit water, and then uses a new genetically overpowered version of the E. coli bacteria. Let me read that again. So this method dips 2 electrodes into poop water, then uses a new genetically overpowered version of the E. coli bacteria's usual electrochemical activity to generate an electric current from sewage to the wires. So whatever the normal processes of poop is, shit is, is apparently generating electricity. And so they want to dip some electrodes into the shit water and light up your damn flat screen. Flat screen run off of shit. Hey, man. The shit screen. It's called the shit screen. So that was that. Now that was a while ago. Now they didn't stop. They kept going because now Japanese scientists have found a way to create edible steaks from human shit. Feces. It says in the article, human feces, but shit steaks. Y'all heard of steakums? Shitums. We gonna have shitums in the frozen fruit section, y'all. We about to have some shitums. Let me tell you, goddamn. I didn't even know what steakums was until I went back east. They don't even have steakums out here in California. I went back east to New Jersey. My cousin, that nigga was hooking up steakums every goddamn night. I was like, nigga, what the fuck is steakums? He was like, nigga, now it's a whole new world, baby. Shitums. So it says they get the poop from Tokyo sewage. It's a real story, y'all. Just so we clear. This is a real story. Shittable steaks. So they get the poop from Tokyo sewage. Then it says the scientists found the sewage contains high amounts of proteins due to the bacteria, which is what they make the meat out of. I need to pick better topics. No, I don't. Don't tell me I need to pick better topics. You can put some cotton in your ears right now if you don't want to hear it. People need to know they're about to put shit steaks into the goddamn grocery store. This need to be known. Tell me I need to pick better topics. People need to know about this. And then they said that it's going to be implemented in a few. So they're already making it. It's probably going to be in Tokyo in a few months to a year. Chocolate poopsicles. They said chocolate poopsicles. Poop shawarma? No, baby. Hey, B, if you don't shut your ass up, hey, nigga, it didn't say chicken made out of poop. It said steak. Specifically. God damn it, you understand? It said steak made out of it, not chicken. They actually got to go look at it. They actually have it. They got pictures of it. They actually created it. It's here. They created the meat. They show you the steaks. Go look at the video. The video is on Daily Mail, I think. Daily Mail. So they click on the video. They show you the steak. Ah! That shit is disaster. It don't look like no real steak, y'all. Just so it looked like it's formed like a real steak. It's formed like a real steak, but it is nah. So, all y'all people who eat burgers, yo, poop wings, see, specifically, I put this in here because no, it didn't talk about chicken. It didn't say chicken. It only said steak. And that's where you get burgers. So, yummy, yum, yum. Eat them up, baby. Shit'ems. Yummy. So, last thing, moving along. So, this is crazy also. I'm trying to tell you, see, the reason I'm bringing this to you, because y'all got to know what's about to happen to your food. This is what I'm telling y'all this. So, keep it in line. Scientists now, this is crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, these people are crazy. Scientists want to grow vegetables using human urine. What the fuck is going on, man? They trying to kill people. That's what I think. These niggas trying to kill people. Scientists want to grow vegetables using human urine and reveal how you can make natural fertilizer at home. Everybody, isn't that great? Isn't that great, everybody? You can make natural fertilizer at home. I'm in. I'm all in, baby. I'm all in. God damn. So we're going to have doo-doo burgers with piss lettuce and piss tomatoes. What is going on? They're trying to kill the people. They're trying to kill the world, y'all. I'm telling you. They're trying to kill the world. Doo-doo burgers with piss lettuce and piss tomatoes. So it says urine can be used as a cost-effective way to grow vegetables and other crops. The urine contains nitrogen and phosphorus. That is a superfood to plants. Now, does it make sense? Yes, because you used to live outside and you would pee and crap outside and then plants would grow from that, right? Excuse me. Plants would grow from that because from the ground you came and to the ground you will return. So obviously it makes sense that your bodily functions and all the nutrients in your body would mix with the earth and make the earth rich in nutrients. That's logical. It's only logical that would be a thing. You have to use fertilizer to grow food. Do you not? So you actually do need to use shit to grow food. That's actually a real thing. So urine makes sense. The phosphorus and nitrogen, you do need nitrogen to help plants grow and shit like that. So it's disgusting as hell. And you're going to be eating it all by yourself if you do. But, because I only eat chicken. I only eat chicken and turkey, goddammit. But, holy shit. Then it says, farmers spend, so it says, check this out. Scientists are urging people to recycle their urine into the vegetable patch, claiming it can be a useful resource to putting food on the table. See? Then it says farmers spend $128,000 a year on synthetic fertilizers to grow their crops. But urine could offer a cost-effective alternative because it contains nitrogen and phosphorus, and that is essential to maintain and promote crops growth. So just like I said, from the ground you come, from the ground you will return, and then eat shit burgers. They're trying to get us on shit burgers, y'all. Don't go for it. This is that bullshit economy. You will eat the bugs. You will own nothing and be happy. This is all a part of that. So don't fall for that shit, please. Moving along. Last thing I got. So in police stop law lessons, did y'all hear about the new George Floyd? So there's a new George Floyd that they're trying to show. So they called the kid who got shot up 96, or who got shot at 96 times by the police. They called him the new George Floyd, right? But it came out that he actually did, excuse me, he actually did shoot at the police officer first. There was another angle, excuse me, there's another angle of the video that shows him shooting at the police officer on the driver's side, on the passenger side. So he did shoot out of the thing first. So 96 shots back at him is still too damn much. That's bullshit. But so this dude, his name is Frank Tyson. This just came out a couple of days ago. This dude's named Frank Tyson. Did y'all see the video? He was killed by police officers kneeling on his back. The police officers was kneeling on his back, and he said, "I can't breathe." And about what did they say? It took him about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, I guess, before the police officer, because they were trying to get him. The officer really had his hand, he had his knee. So when they say back, when they say back, this is what they supposed to mean. But really, he had his knee up here, right? So this is your this is your cervix up here, right? And so this is your upper part. This is where a lot of your lungs are up in here. Your lungs come all the way, just so you guys know, your lungs spread out and come all the way up around here. So when somebody's kneeling on your back up that high, they're kneeling on your lung really high, so you can't get a full breath in. So what happened was, it said he was drunk and he ran into a pole outside. So he had left the scene, went into a bar, and when the police got to the scene, somebody was just out there and said, "Yeah, this guy, he hit a pole and he took off and he went to this bar," whatever it was, right? And so they said, "He's over, you can go find him at the bar." Now, they didn't really say, he didn't really give a main description other, I think, than he was black or something like that, but that's not a real description. He didn't really give him a full description of the guy. So when the police got there, they saw a dude in the bar. He said, "Don't forget shitty shawarma." I told you, ain't none. Didn't say shit chicken. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, they do got beef shawarma though. My bad. Say, I only eat chicken shawarma. They do have beef shawarma. So you're right. My bad. They might have shitty shawarma. But so back to this. So the guy, when they go into the bar, there's a woman in there saying, "Get him out of here now," right? But it still didn't say who the guy was. It still didn't say who he was. But he was at the bar and he had his phone in his hand and he was like, he said, "Call the sheriff. Y'all not gonna kill me. Y'all not gonna kill me." Excuse me. And they immediately attacked him. Like, they didn't even know who he was. They just assumed who he was, meaning they didn't actually identify him. And they just took him down, which means it wasn't a lawful detainment. You have to identify the person before you can detain someone. And then also, you have to suspect them of committing a crime. Now, what makes you think that person committed the crime. You have to make sure that the person you are detaining is the person you suspected of committing a crime. Just because you walked into a bar and a lady said, get him out of here, that doesn't mean he was involved in the goddamn car accident out on the road that you just came from. She could be saying he could have been getting rowdy in the bar and she just wants him out of the bar because of that. But they just went in there and they just attacked the dude, slammed you on the ground, whatever. They kept saying stop resisting. He wasn't resisting. Had the knee in the back. They had the knee in the back. He said, I can't breathe. He said it about 3 times. I can't breathe. And then he got up off of him pretty quickly. He got off the dude fairly quickly. Maybe he kneeled on him maybe about 30 to 45 seconds. So it wasn't a long time, but he was kneeling to where the dude couldn't breathe, right? So when he got up, they were clowning, talking shit, laughing. Now this nigga's on the ground, not moving, not saying anything, dying. They get up, they start joking to each other on the camera. They laughing, they joking or whatever, you know. And then for about a good 5 minutes, this nigga on the ground laying there, nothing. Not saying nothing, not moving or anything. They joking and laughing and clowning and shit, how they took him down and whatever. Then one person got the inclination, the idea, hey, let me check on the dude. So they go down to check on him, and he not moving. He not moving. Then the officer checked his pulse. He was like, oh shit. Like the officer was like, God damn. So then he gets up, he called, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. He called the ambulance, hurry up, get here. So the guy dies at the hospital. And so now all the right wing, you know, the conservative cats who be caping for the police. This wasn't like George Floyd. He barely kneeled on him and all this and that type of shit. He was barely kneeling on him. How do you know that it could have been the car crash and all that? He was perfectly fine. When they walked into the bar to grab him, he was well enough to where he was arguing and he flipped over a chair and this and that. So it wasn't nothing wrong with him when they walked into the bar. But he kneeled on his chest up at the top and killed the dude. Now, the fucked up thing was, this is the major, other than the fact that he died, obviously. But the dude had just got out of jail. He just served 20 years in jail. Got out of jail 2 weeks before that. That's bullshit. He just got out of jail out of a 20-year sentence, or like a 22-year sentence. He had just gotten out of jail. 2 weeks, and then the police kill him. That's crazy. That is some fucked up ass. That's some bullshit. You spend 22 years, you survive in jail 22 years only to get out and get killed by the police 2 weeks later. That's some bullshit. So y'all see why we tell you got to know the law. You have to. Had he known the law just a little bit, he would have known. He could have been able to tell the police that they need reasonable suspicion of a crime that he committed. Like, you can't prove that. You don't know that I'm the dude who ran into that car. You need to investigate first. They just ran in there and just mangled him, which means they would have had a lawsuit on him had the dude lived. Dude would have had an actual legal, a viable lawsuit had he lived. So again, go watch that video. Go watch the video of the homie Derek with the damn police stop. You need to know the law in this new coming age, you guys. They're about to implement the most draconian laws on you in this police state. Get your shit. Get this package to keep in the car. Even though Derek only had these two, you should have had this, D. You should have had the qualified immunity notice to let them know where you get all these laws from. But constitutional rights card, that's fine. Let them know what your rights are and what'll happen when they violate your rights. That qualified immunity card and notice. These go together, D. You should have had these together. But this lets them know they lose qualified immunity if they violate your constitutional rights, and they do it knowingly. They knowingly violate your constitutional rights. So when you inform them they are in danger of violating your constitutional rights, and you do that on camera, then they can't say, well, I didn't know. See, qualified immunity is the, I didn't know I violated his rights, so then they get off. But when they do it, when you tell them they're in danger of doing that, and then they do it anyway on camera, you got them. And you hand, boom, you hand these to the police officers, and you say, I don't answer questions, unless it's a question that you're supposed to answer. There's some questions that you may have to answer. But other than that, boom, this is what you give them. And then you should be learning this in the interim. When you're not driving, you should be holding classes, studying this. Know your rights manual right here. Everything you need to know about traffic stops and Terry stops or police stops on foot. Then this tells you how to go get the bond, their police insurance. When they keep pushing their bullshit, then you can go get remedy, make them accountable, hold them accountable, and get that money for that. This bond or insurance. I'm telling you, there's ways to get back at them. You don't have to just let them violate you at this point. This is a new age. You can smash on these cats. You can do it. Then we have these right here. If you order the Great Book of Melanin Research, you get these two. Come with the deal. Come with the package right here. But we have 5 decks of flashcards right here. You can go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org and you can get any of these things individually if you just want to buy them individually. Again, kyrf.org. But if you want it for free, if you want the whole package for free, just order the Great Book of Melanin Research. This is the book that teaches you how you are walking around here with biohydrocarbons on your body. The same thing that powers your car and houses and everything else in the world. Hydrocarbons, which are petroleum, comes out of the ground. You just have organic petroleum or biohydrocarbons on your skin. This explains all of that right here. So order this book right here, the hard copy, and you get all of that. And then for if they come for you for the bird flu, if they try to implement some new shit on the bird flu, right here, go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org. You can get these only at that website and order your religious exemption or your liability exemption, meaning if they force you to take it, then they're liable. They owe you money for forcing you to take the cupcake. This is that notice. So make sure you get your law up, get your law game up. This is the new age. You're going to have these hands, these law hands. You got to have law hands in the new age, everybody. Sorry, because they're going to bring the law smoke. So you're going to need the hands and the feet and the elbows. You're going to need all of that. You're going to need all of these to fight these cats in this new age, this police state. So that's all I got for today. Appreciate y'all, man. On this Saturn's Day. This Saturn's Day, I'm about to go get my chicken shawarma. It's a beautiful Saturn's Day. About to get on here and get my chicken shawarma. Appreciate y'all. Thank all the moderators for keeping all these crazy ass bitch ass niggas out here who I would choke in front of their damn family if I saw them in person. But putting all this bullshit in my chat. But thank you, moderator. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for holding it down. Thank all the people who hit the super chat and the cash apps. Appreciate y'all. I'm about to go take your donations and give me some lovely, wonderful chicken shawarma. Not that whack-ass chicken shawarma that the homie had earlier. I don't know what chicken shawarma you got. You need to talk shit about that place. But my chicken shawarma from Peter Cafe, if you in Los Angeles, chicken shawarma, Peter Cafe, it's off the chain. About to go grab that. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to holler at you next week. Oh, everybody, make sure you go to Know Your Rights Foundation if you want to sign up for free. Get that law certification. We're doing this for free. Get back out there, teach your community, because we're about to smash out. That's all I got. I'm out. Deuces.